So here we are, about to get underway with this final of the Forest of Dean Open for 2019. Shane Thompson wins a lag, and not the start he was looking for. Finds the pocket with the cue ball. His opponent is Nick Bell. Nick's just come through a gritty, long semi-final, and I'm joined on commentary again by Dan Bishop. How you doing?
Devastated. I'm alright. I had a good run, and
Yeah.
Shane played really well in the semi, so
He did play well there, didn't he?
yeah.
To be fair.
I missed a couple, but it was a good match, and
Yeah.
two deserving finalists,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Never want to be moving balls unless you absolutely have to. And the black should be fairly simple enough.
Yeah, just pick your spot now. Work to leave yourself the best angle on the last yellow. Just come the wrong side of the straight slightly.
Yeah,
It shouldn't cause too much
wanted to
trouble.
make sure he wasn't hampered, didn't he? So he's just full-fitted position just slightly, just to make sure he wasn't hampered queuing. Just making this black a fraction harder, and of course a little bit of pressure on it with the red ball being hanging over the pocket. But really don't expect Shane Thompson to be missing these. Yeah,
Cued it positively.
did. Played it very well. Trusting the luck there.
Yeah, he just did the complete opposite of what we were saying about him. Commentators. He had the angle, didn't he, to go into the black?
Yeah.
Expected the red to stay over the pocket.
Playing a double.
Not quite. Luke Wiles commented in earlier on. What's my prediction, says Tom. I reckon it'll be close. I sit on the fence a little bit, but if I had to pick a winner, I'd probably say Shane would edge it.
Controlled that well.
Yeah, good shot.
Should be fairly simple. Just needs to navigate the cue ball. Just can screw straight back now. Or in fact, he had the angle just to run off the side route. One frame each.
Drive break there from Shane. 3 out of 3 so far.
So prize money is $350 for second and $750 for the winner. So decent little pot. It's certainly worth winning, isn't it? Especially if you've got a little cut of yourself in the Calcutta. I don't know if Bishop shared any of it with Shane, but safe to say, I mean, they travelled up together. Shane's probably got a bit of himself. So, you know, it could be £1,000 paid.
Yeah, definitely.
If he wins. Certainly not to be sniffed at.
Uncharacteristic miss from Nick there. Just handing the initiative back to Shane at the start of this third frame. A few more spectators have made their way into the arena now. Good turnout for the final.
I was saying during the last game, during the match against you, that you know, Shane doesn't mind putting in the miles, does he? I think he was playing a tournament down in Southampton or somewhere in that area a couple of weeks ago. It's he doesn't mind putting in the yards. Some players only enter the bigger events, but you know, it's good meat and drink, these kind of things, isn't it? You expect
Absolutely.
a player of Shane's standard to go deep in these tournaments, and because he's such a consistent player. So yeah, you can carve out yourself a pretty reasonable living.
Yeah, he's become established now as one of the top players in the country, really.
Yeah. Prolific money match player as well. Of course, I mean, he's got an amazing record in money matches. Of course, most recently he's off the back of a loss to Brian Halcrow, but Shane losing in money matches are very few and far between.
Yeah, and he doesn't pick easy games. He can't get easy games.
He doesn't shy away from them, does he?
Yeah, playing top players all
Beat
the time.
Dan Davey twice. He's beat Lakin. He's beat Sean Chipperfield. Not Sean Chipperfield. Sorry.
Simmons.
Yeah, he played Cy Fitzsimmons, and they traded one each. But he played Craig Waddingham with a small start. Yeah.
Sure.
Very nice.
3-ball plant there, using the black in the middle of the sandwich. That's opened it up nicely now. Anywhere on the right hand side of the black spot leaves him on his ball nearest the bolt line. Looks good, nice and straight on that one. Just drop it through for the other one in the middle, I think. Might be just coming back, actually.
Yeah, it looks like he's. Yeah, it's often it's often deceiving.
Yeah, he just played with drag.
Just played a drag shot, which is obviously exactly the same action as the deep screw.
Yeah, it just gives you that opportunity to hit through the ball a bit more, slowing the white down, but hitting it harder in the first place. It's easier to cue than just rolling it.
Much less chance of kicks playing it that way as well, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. We might see Nick just roll the black down now by the yellow. Like you were saying about Shane earlier, Nick's also not one to push the boat out. He will play the percentage shot most of the time. Just roll the black down. Didn't want to put it too close to the yellow to block it for himself later on.
So Shane really forced into similar shot he played a second ago. Cushion first to get that red out, do you think? Say similar shot. Sometimes you can find the middle bag with these.
Yeah, he hasn't looked at it, but the other shot he's got is to double the black back up there.
Yep. If he could have found some kind of shape with that shot. And he might have had half a chance, because you can land on that blank
Yeah.
into right corner, but it's not come out very nicely.
Tough shot down the rail, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great pot, but still got problems. He's landed on top of the red.
What a putt that was.
It really was. Fantastic shot. Well, what about this one? Double it. White around the table. 3 cushions.
Treble.
Treble. 3 cushions. No. Another rabbit's going to have to come out the hat. Could he get through to the side rail to find the pot and angle? I think it's fair to say he probably went for the double there, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. He just straightened up off that second cushion, which you see happening quite a lot when people go for a powerful double attempt in the middle. Just looking at off the cushion. Problem with where the white is, he's got to play it with a bit of side, I think.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Very difficult shot.
Yeah, well, I mean, had he made that, that would have been one of the most ridiculous clearances I've ever seen. But as it is, it's Nick Bell who's going to square things up at 2 frames each. And he does. Mind you, Carom's probably as much nonsense as Cannon, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah. Carom's French billiards, isn't it?
Yeah.
No pockets.
In the meantime, Shane doing what Shane does. Can't think how many times I've said today that he's faced with a tricky clearance, but this is another one of those occasions. We just been very few and far between where their drop-ins, always little clusters to be dealt with. So many frames today. Oh dear. That definitely goes down as an unforced error from Nick. Screwed straight into that corner bag.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought he was cannon in the yellow there. It was a strange way to play the shot, really.
Yeah.
He must have thought he was going to hit that yellow if he didn't screw it out the way, and concentrated on missing the yellow, lost the white. Shane might play a cannon here with the first shot.
Yeah, I think so. No, I missed it.
Yeah, he almost missed the yellow. I think that's why the white came off a bit wider than he expected.
Yeah. Looked like he was smelling something unpleasant after that shot, by the look on his face. He tried again, but he was never going to generate the pace to break them open.
Does that yellow pass?
I think yes. well. As always, when you look from a different angle, it just gives you a slightly different perspective. Well, yeah, look, from that angle it does. From the overhead, it looks like it doesn't.
I think it's tight enough that he'll want to just roll it if he is playing it.
Yeah. Doesn't need to though, does he? He can play a double and nudge the other yellow out at the same time. He's still got carrying the 2 shots.
Yeah.
But the only problem is he still needs to land on that yellow. He can develop both here. Clever shot. Would have wanted to make that ball, but even so, just develops everything.
Yeah, I'm sure that yellow passes into the corner anyway, so if he can get down the table far enough.
Oh, if it goes to the corner, then he should be absolutely fine.
Oh, it's quite tight.
Yeah, I think it is tight. Not sure that goes, you know.
Well, now in a couple of shots' time, he's just pointed his cue there, so he must think it goes.
It's either that or he's going to clear the path, and it must go. There you go. That answers the question. He's just going to screw back off the side route. Back into open play, and it should be frame to Shane Thompson.
Yeah, punishing that unforced error from Nick earlier on in the frame.
Yeah. That really was a mistake from Nick. And it's going to be Shane's break, of which he has really, really struggled with on this table. He's underhit this one. Now then, can he hold? I'm going to play the double, I think, isn't he? Or can he? No, he can hold.
Good shot.
He can hold easily. Yeah, very nice shot.
They just need cue in those, don't they?
Yeah,
You've got
of
to just deliver the cue straight.
Yeah. Thought from the other camera angle it was a bit of a wider angle than that. But this is nice from Shane. I'm not biting.
Nice break there from Nick. Couple of little obstacles.
Mm. Now, if he goes reds, it's like he's probably got an angle to be able to develop this one difficult one straight away, is he?
I don't know. Oh, that was a clever shot.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, I thought if he tried to pot the red clean, he might just be coming a little bit high of that red, so that was a great shot to do that.
Yeah, and that really was the key to the frame. This should be fairly plain sailing. He's got to put in the yards with the cue ball. The first few shots should be fairly dot to dot. Just needs this. Absolutely perfect for the first one.
Yeah, Shane's starting to open up a bit of a gap now, so Nick could do with taking these.
Yeah, he really should be though, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
This is a very makeable clearance, but straight away he's just landed betwixt and between there. It wanted to be 3 inches lower or 3 inches higher, really, to be ideal. Then he could have rolled. If he was 3 inches lower, he could roll the one into right centre and hold on the one for bottom corner. 3 inches higher, he could roll the one to left centre. Playing this, that was always going to be the problem.
Just needed to cannon that yellow full ball, didn't he?
Yeah.
Making a bit of a meal of this.
Well, adding a, high tariff of difficulty into what should have been a really makeable clearance, just for a really careless positional shot. Suddenly, from being odds on to make the clearance, he's struggling. It was a nice pop, but it was just another ball off the table.
There is a gap between those two yellows if he can land on it when he plays this double.
A gap to find the potting angle, do you think?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's on it.
If there is a gap to the potting angle, he's got it. Yeah, I think you're right. That really was a great shot. Needs another one though. This one's really tough.
Yeah, he just needs to screw off the side of the yellow out for the black.
Oh, what a shot.
Cued it lovely. Cue went through nice and straight. Nice acceleration through the ball.
I tell you what a recovery. That was brilliant.
Yeah,
Absolutely superb. That was he was really struggling in the middle there. Look at this for cueing. Lovely.
Shot of the match for you.
Yeah. Anyway, we digress. Because in the meantime, Shane is working through another clearance. Just needs to play this gently, touch aside, come into the gap. Very nice. No drama. If you see that long cue action again. Got one set over the bag. Simple black. It's the same preparation for every shot.
Yeah.
Gives every shot the same respect.
That's like Ben Flack in that mould. Every single shot, same routine.
Yeah.
And, it was obviously on that.
James is asking, what is the ideal Sunday? Well, I must admit, I do enjoy a bit of commentary, but the ideal Sunday for me is probably spend a bit of time with the family, a nice cold day, put the fire on, and spend a bit of time with the family, nice carver eat, perhaps a couple of pints.
Mine would be playing a pool comp and Man United winning on the same day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Can't argue too much with that. Well, maybe the Man U bit, I'm not. Well, today's a perfect day for you, then, isn't it?
Well, if I beat Shane, maybe.
Yeah, well, you played a pool comp and Man U once. So.
Yeah. All the ingredients.
Yeah. Just could have done with winning the comp.
Can't win them all.
No.
Good shot there from Nick. Just playing it firm enough for the white to come off the cushion, make this black a bit easier. Back to 6-4.
I think the stream went down just as we were talking about our ideal Sundays. James asked what it was. You were saying yours is a pool comp and Man United to win.
Yeah.
That's a good Sunday for you.
And avoid the misses for as long as possible.
Bit of commentary. Don't mind a bit of commentary. Especially these kind of events. I think this is the first single day event we've done on a Sunday. They normally, the single day ones. Oh, no. We've done the tour events, the Southwest Tour Sundays, I think.
They're Saturdays or
Are
something.
they Saturdays?
Yeah.
Oh, they're Saturdays, yeah. So this is probably the first one we've done on a Sunday.
Not a single day event though. We had last week's.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
qualifying.
Yeah, I mean,
Single day of streaming.
yeah, single day of streaming, yeah. Yeah, obviously most of them finish on a Sunday, but they tend to start on a Friday or a Saturday. You know, you're there for a couple of days then, but it's quite nice. Apart from the fact you've still got a 2-hour drive home and get up for work in the morning, which isn't ideal. But
That was a good shot.
was a nice shot.
Where's home for you then, Nick?
I'm in Somerset. I'm down in Somerset.
So the southwest towards a local one then.
Yeah, yeah.
Shane does well on that tour, doesn't he?
He does well. Yeah. It's very competitive, actually. Really competitive when you think you've got Mike King, Greg Batten, Darren McVicker.
Yeah, I played on it for a few years up until this year. When I'm not on it this year, but a really good tour. I really enjoyed it, and just work commitments really. Why I didn't go this time.
Yeah. Of course, Odie Bell plays on it, and Nosco, Josh Corkett. There's Jez Graham.
Ben Flack's played a couple of events, hasn't he?
He has,
this time?
yeah.
Good finish there from Shane. Yeah, it looks that way. Just screw back this one in the middle. Then you can just drop the one into the corner and leave the double. Good shot of Shane's cue action there. Nice acceleration right through the white.
Was he looking at the double here, or was he looking to develop? No, just looking for the double.
Big pocket for the double, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So the new cushions have been sliding a little bit, so you just got to be a bit careful.
Yeah, needs to miss it low if he's going to miss it. No good.
To the
Way
opposite,
too high.
didn't slide at all. I think he was expecting it to slide a bit, and it didn't. Seb didn't look impressed with that one, did he? This would be fine if the white wasn't on the cushion, but it just makes the cue ball control so much more limited.
Well, that was it's landed okay, but well, has it?
He just needs to get enough topspin on to
Yeah, can he avoid?
flick off
Can
the
he
black.
avoid the black?
You just have to flick off it.
Yeah, not good enough.
Didn't get the topspin.
Yep. When they're that close together, very difficult. Yeah, good. Nice from Nick. Good double.
Try to break that from Shane.
That now his 4th dry break out of 7 breaks.
Yellows look quite nice as well. No obstacles really. Just got to keep good control of the white ball. These are the ones that Nick doesn't seem to miss. When you're playing against him, you sit there thinking you're not getting back to the table, so he just needs to do that again this time. Nick nearly actually pulled out of the event before the start because he said he wasn't playing well enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's had a bit of time away from the game. I think the club he used to practice at closed down and struggling to find places to practice. But I think he's been playing up here a little bit.
I wish I was playing as badly as him.
Yeah, certainly shows that he's been putting the hours in lately. No dramas with this finish. He's taken them well, just picking his spot for the black.
Gone about this well, executed it really well.
Yeah, that's the bread and butter finishes for Nick.
Yeah.
He just doesn't seem to miss those. He's nominated that yellow as the foul snooker and played it off the cushion to clear the pocket. Could have hoped for it to come out a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close.
No. That's another one. There's 2 in the frame. Couple of clangers. It's a big frame as well, isn't it? I mean, this is the first time that Nick's managed to get himself back on serve.
Yeah.
So guys, please don't forget to like and share the stream. Also like the Facebook page. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. That's all we really ask from you. There's a share button just at the bottom of the page on Facebook, and all we ask you to do is just press it. I'm sure there's people on your timeline who would enjoy watching the closing stages of this final. He's underhit that one just about. He didn't actually underhit it, did he? He just flicked the bit of unwanted flick on the red on the way past, which has killed the pace.
You should be okay. Just going to have to play a little gentle cannon.
Cannon into that red. Wants the cannon at full ball, doesn't he? Oh, he's
Here's
cannoned
the
into
black.
the black. Yeah, that's fine.
Either ball fine there,
Either
full
would have been
ball.
fine, yeah. He's shaking his head.
Looks okay to me.
It does look okay. Maybe the angle is just slightly more acute. Maybe the way he wants to play it, the white's tracking towards the middle bag.
Yeah, maybe the knuckle.
Yeah, I saw him play with a touch aside. Played it really well. And as I say, that was a big frame. Nick had just got himself back into the game. And now he finds himself 2 behind again. In this race to 11, with advantage Shane Thompson. Just so rarely makes a mistake. Keeps it so simple. Another dry break from Shane. That is number 5. Shaking his head.
Yeah, it doesn't look happy about something. I don't know if it's just the break. Ryan Crickbar's just opened another packet of crisps in the crowd.
Are we on crisp watch?
Yeah, he's getting through them. Nick looking to take advantage of the dry break this time. Seems to have the white where he wants it at the moment. Just come down the cushion a little bit. One of the ones in the middle. That looks perfect. And the yellow over to the right hand side goes through the gap into the corner. Just needs to screw on and off the cushion here, out to the middle of the table. Pretty good. Just done with another couple of inches. Should be alright. He's just looking at playing that last yellow into a different pocket now because he's given himself too much angle on this second last one. Might play for the yellow in the middle. It's a nice shot. It's a nice reverse dish from Nick.
Wow. The unforced errors are racking up for both players.
Yeah, they're just creeping in. Sometimes it can be a bit contagious, can't it? If you
Really?
miss a couple of balls, your opponent misses a couple, it just catches a little bit. But Nick will want to put a stop to that now.
Again, Shane's not left him anything particularly easy.
I think he can play the one he's just pointing his cue at quite slowly. If it doesn't drop, it's a little bit of a insurance for him.
Yeah.
And if it does drop, he should be nicely on the other one by the black.
I think he's playing this with pace. Yep.
Just wanted another foot with the cue ball there. Just to make this an absolute gimme. Still expect him to get it.
Yeah, he should be fine. Cue ball up and down.
Perfect.
Yeah, judges that really well. Big margin of error high with no real margin of error low, so yeah, judged it perfectly. And there we go. 8 each. You can still play it long, you can cut it to middle. He's got the option of the red to the left centre, but don't think he'll want to play that. He's going to take the more difficult long pot. It's not there. Played it with that element of safety. Make there's a couple of balls towards that side.
I don't think they're close enough to that pocket for it to really cause him too much trouble.
Definitely shouldn't. In fact, should really be taking the lead.
Yeah, that was a massive let-off, really, from after Shane had such a nice break. I think he was odds on to clear them. Nice angle on this one now. Just screw across onto the side cushion.
And it just shows, doesn't it, just that one positional shot. Probably just quarter of an inch out from being perfect, from canning the ball exactly how he wanted, and it's cost him his chance in the frame, and may well cost him the frame.
Nick just wanted to be a little bit further over so he could screw back past the second yellow. He still may be able to. Yeah, good shot. Cued it nicely. Wants to leave the cue ball over towards the same side of the table that the yellows are on, just so he can roll round the back of the last one.
You can see him loading it up with
That's fine.
right hand side.
He could even screw it out if he wanted to. Gonna have to play a little cannon now.
Yeah.
Delicate little shot there.
Yeah. No, if he hadn't have flicked the yellow on the way
Great
past,
shot.
yeah, that was a really good shot, well controlled. As I was just about to say, if he hadn't have flicked the yellow, it would have been an elementary clearance, but he's made it such anyway, and that really is a nice clearance there from Nick Bell. And for the first time in this final, he goes ahead. He leads 9 frames to 8, and it's going to be his break. Our Facebook page, Beard Productions, and give us a like.
Just got kicked in off there. The white wasn't going into the bucket directly. Some of the coloured balls have just come and knocked it in. He'll feel unlucky there. I think he's got to go reds with the black on top of that red. And Nathan Overthrow just commenting on what a good quality final it's been. Nathan played in the event and did really well, got through to the last 16. Just run this one through a couple of inches and let the white one off the cushion for the one in the middle.
Good angle.
Just don't want to come too low, too close to the cushion. Otherwise you'll cannon in the black off the last red. That is perfect. Nice shot. Yeah, just getting kicked in off there, cost Nick that frame, and Shane's mopped them up nicely. Looking at coming over this off the side cushion and pushing the yellow across towards the other pocket, I think.
Spotted it. Oh, I thought it was going to drop for a second. That would have been a problem. He's going down again. He really does want this double.
Yeah, played for it first shot. That's a nice shot as well. He's pretty much perfect there.
But it's one of those, isn't it? If he plays it pocket weight, then he's got the advantage anyway. There's a lot to be gained from playing this shot. Well, he didn't play it pocket weight. He absolutely committed to it. Backed himself to get it, and get it he did, and he's given himself a great chance.
Yeah, just clip this one in the middle. Played for the one in the middle first.
Bit betwixt and between both, I think.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to be straight on the one in the middle, so we could screw back somewhere near where the white is now. Just screw down the side of the table for the black in the corner or middle. But
had he landed on the bulk line, he would have had a choice. Still okay. I think you can just screw back. Yep.
He's too straight. He's going to have to screw back in a straight line now.
Yeah.
So lower margin for error again this time. So much easier if he could have just stand up the side of the table.
Yeah, this one is all about the pace. I don't think he doesn't need to use any kind of reverse side or anything. He can just screw straight back. Just the contact point would be around about where his finger is.
Tried to force the angle and stun it. I don't think the angle was there.
I think I prefer, screwing straight back. If he lands just above the middle bag, he can screw down into the area to the right of the black.
Wow.
Oh my goodness me, what a ridiculous shot.
What a shot.
What a great shot. Let's take another look at that one. Overhead camera view. Look at this. Boom, doesn't touch the sides. Brilliant. Nick has to make a ball. He's not made a ball. He has not made a ball.
The reds, well, both colours, he could go either way in.
Yeah, especially if the two yellows are set to a plant to the left centre. Not that he has to plant them, of course. They go down the bottom corner, but probably makes life a bit easier if they are. If that's set to a plant, I don't think it is. I think it's set to the top knuckle. I think he'll go reds. I think he'll go reds. Especially seeing that overhead camera, there's space above the yellow to pass into that top right hand corner bag. So
yeah, I like the reds, to be honest. It's one of those where you just wouldn't blame him whichever way he went.
Absolutely.
They're both makeable finishes.
You definitely make a case for both. Reds it is. The only thing he needs to work out is his path back up table, and he will definitely want to be taking that red at the top of the table as early in the break as he can. He's left himself a nice angle on this one just to the left of the black. He can just screw in a straight line past the middle bag.
Just taking his time to plan his route here.
Yeah, it does. It does need a bit of planning, because the problem is if he does go up table now, then
It's getting back down.
it's getting back down.
Yeah, I'd like to move the red nearest the right and middle before I played that top one.
Yeah,
Just so I can.
exactly. Yeah.
I've got something to play on. Even if he left it till last, the top one, it's easy to get on the black from.
I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna go up. No, he's not. He's not.
I think he's going to leave it till last.
I think you're right.
Depends on the angle of the neck he creates on the next shot.
Yeah, he should be fine. I think he can just run through. Wow, lots of different options.
Yeah, this is the angle I was talking about.
Yeah,
If he's got too much angle to hold it easily, he might go up there now.
yeah. Personally, I would have preferred to see him just run through a couple of inches, play the one that's nearest the black spot into left centre, then play the one to right centre, and then the one to bottom corner, and then sweep back up the table. But it's
Doesn't want to be too straight.
to make the next shot comfortable, he needs to be down by the middle bag, doesn't he? But I don't think he can get there.
Anywhere around the bulk line, I think I'd still fancy Shane to cue it in.
Yeah, it just adds that little element of pressure, doesn't it?
Nice shot, yeah.
Yeah, he used the yellow there to make meant he could play it with more pace, get the white ball further down the table. It's a really nice shot. And now, I mean, from the bulk line, I think this one's missable. From where he is now, I don't think it is for Shane. Especially the fact that he just needs to drop it in, run the white forward 5 or 6 inches. Or he can play it. Yeah, he could have played it either way.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So, the last rights it feels. And, Nick Bell's put up a great performance this weekend, just coming up slightly short.
Yeah, that double to get on the hill was the match winner in the end. Well done,
Good
Shane.
stuff from Shane Thompson. He's had a great couple of weekends back to back there, and it's another event. He notches up another title in his name. Well done to him, and commiserations to Nick Bell. Okay, here we are. Thanks very much for everyone joining us. Firstly to Nick, congratulations Nick, if you want to come over and join me. A valiant effort over the weekend, but just come up short at the end.
Yeah, my brakes were a bit of a killer, but that black on the 9-0, was it?
Yeah.
That pretty much won the match, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of out of it early doors, but then you kept battling back, and
7-4 down, I think.
yeah, and then went 9-8 up, and you must have been feeling really good about it then.
Still struggling as well at the same time. Wasn't overly confident, but
I mean, someone mentioned that you haven't been playing too much recently, and
No,
just
it's
getting
not.
back into the game. So to make a
Yeah,
final, that's great credit to you.
like 4 months out I had.
Yeah,
Didn't bother picking a queue up.
it's great to see you back in the game, Nick, and well played this weekend.
Right.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. And to the winner, he just knows how to get across the line. He does it time and time again. Shane Thompson. That's a great couple of weekends worth of work for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nice bit of pocket money. But no, I was so well played Nick. I think he played really well this weekend. He struggled a bit last week, so good to see him back playing properly.
Yeah. But from your own perspective, I mean, you don't. I've said it a couple of times on commentary. You don't mind putting in the miles. You put in the work, and you just Mr. Consistent when it comes to these events.
I just think if it's worth playing, it's worth going. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what I look at it. To be fair, this ain't that far. It's only an hour and 20 minutes, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, is it?
Yeah. Congratulations on a really well played weekend. Also, thanks to the organisers for putting on a fantastic event. We've got the main sponsor from Coors. If you'd like to come over and present the trophy. Thanks very much to Coors for their sponsorship over this weekend. Without sponsors, these events couldn't happen. Please, sir. Thank you. And a bit of prize money as well. Good stuff from Shane. Thanks very much. Enjoyed. So that's it from Beard Productions. Again, a great effort from Dan Tratton and the team. That's a great event this weekend. And hopefully we'll be back again in 2020 to do it all again. But from us at Beard Productions and all at the Drysdale Sports Bar, we'll see you again soon. Good night.